The very first thing I do is pick up my artificial pumpkin and I paint them. I need to draw a face on it, and I pretty much just freestyle that. And now I am going to use my Versatool, which is like a hot knife, to go ahead and cut out my shapes. I'm going to add the black paint. So this is all the pumpkins that I have done. We're going to take each one of the jack-o'-lanterns and drill a hole at the top and the bottom of each one of them. After they're drilled on, we just slide each jack-o'-lantern right up the pole like that. And then we take another piece of the pool noodle and we slide that right over the PVC. So I have fired up the glue gun. We are going to take these leaves that we are just going to cover these. We just slide the smaller PVC pole into the bigger one, and voila! Now I have finished the cross piece, and my dear husband is going to climb up and put it up there. The piece of PVC just slides right into that elbow. You cut the hole in the bottom and you feed the lights through, and then you cut the hole in the top and then you pull the lights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff some plastic shopping bags down inside. I have gotten some Spanish moss that I'm going to drape out here. Here is our jack-o'-lantern arch during the day, all set and ready for nighttime to come. Take your shatterproof ornaments, which these are. You're going to gently remove that cap. Take a bead of hot glue right around there and slip your cap right back on. You're going to measure 3 pieces of PVC. Then what I'm going to do is just take my Dremel and put my holes right through the PVC like so. And you can do this with a drill and it would go all the way through. There you are. You've got your hole in your PVC. Now you're going to turn it around and do the same thing. Once you have your holes drilled, you're going to want to take a zip tie and you're going to pull one through each one of your holes. Then you're going to take some garland and we're just going to tighten that right on there. And then you're going to want to clip that really close so that nobody gets cut from those sharp ends. Once you have your garland all attached to your piece of PVC, grab 3 or 4 of your ornaments that you have already glued the caps onto and feed them onto a green pipe cleaner like so, and then twist them into a little bundle of ornaments. There you have it. Bring my PVC over and I'm going to start attaching these, and you're just going to twist that like so. So I'm just going to go to work adding some more. You're going to bring it out, zip tie the entire thing right around my columns. And this is how I made this beautiful archway to greet guests, whether they're coming to my house or just walking by this Christmas. I'm going to take the corners and I'm just going to cut them with my wire cutters, just like that. So we've cut that in 2, and then we're going to go to the opposite corner and we're going to cut it one more time. And now we have 2 equal pieces. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to attach the wire over top of this oak leaf. So I'm going to take my wires and poke them right down in the foam. There we have something to begin to build up. But I'm going to go ahead and start adding some of these to my styrofoam. You don't have a stiff enough stem, so you're going to take inexpensive wood skewer, lay it right next to the stem, and then I'm going to take some floral tape, wrap it around the stem and around the wood skewer. I can trim it longer, like so, and have it come way down there. So that's how you're going to add things to your foam. I'm going to go ahead and continue to build this up. These tend to slide out, so you're going to want to add just a little bit of hot glue to secure that so that it does not come out. So don't be afraid to use your hot glue to attach things. I like to use these command hooks where the back slides off of them, and I would suggest that you use these. I stuck that up there, and all I have to do is lift this up and hook it right on that little hook. So here's the front door, my wreath, and the lovely corners that frame the upper edge of my door. I found green pool noodles. I'm going to take these home and make a project with them. The first thing I'm going to do is take my pool noodle, and we're obviously going to take the sticker off. And then I'm going to take my vinyl coated clothesline wire and push it all the way through my pool noodle. Pull it over and make a loop. And I'm just going to take a piece of duct tape and I'm just going to wrap this around and just wrap that right around there. I'm going to take a heavy duty piece of floral wire and bend it over. Take a little piece of that duct tape, tape that loop over, and I'm going to take a screwdriver and just push a hole right through it. Take this needle and pull it into the hole that I've made. Take my dollar store garland through the eye of that needle and bend it over really tightly, and then pull it right through the hole. There we go. I'm gonna push my loop down in there and just feed the end of that. And now all I'm gonna do is take my garland and wrap it around. When we get to the other end, we're gonna do the same thing that we did at the top end. I have a glue gun. Make sure it's on low temp, and we're going to take some ribbon and wrap it right around the pool noodle. You wanna take some hot glue around the top of your ornaments. Take some floral wire, thread 3 of these dollar store ornaments, and turn it upside down and put these underneath. And I'm going to wrap my floral wire around my pool noodle and then wrap this back around through my ornaments and twist it one more time. Always tuck the ends of the wire in. I have a command hook attached up here at the top of my door, and I'm going to take this little loop and hang that right on that loop. So here you can see how that pool noodle at the bottom is going to hold this up. I'm going to use one more command hook and I'm going to hook it right up here. So the last thing I need to do is add a small bow right here. And here is our front door with a simple wreath. Don't those look great? First thing I'm going to do is we're going to cut these into, I have a 6-foot piece of wood trim. Use low temp glue and hot glue these on. What I'm going to do is take it and lay it on top of the styrofoam. 2 pipe cleaners, hook them together. I am going to wrap these around the wood and the garland. And then we're just going to take it and tighten it really tight, and then we'll come back and cut those off. And this is what you have now. I have gathered a selection of fall leaves and foliage, and we're just going to build this up with foliage now. So I'm going to take my fruit, I'm going to cut these skewers so it's a little shorter, and I'm going to start to add fruit to the styrofoam. So I have my little hook right here that I made. Yes. I'm going to use these kind of command strips. You're going to hook 2 of these together, them really tight, and then you're going to peel off to expose the sticky side. So we're going to stick this right on the back of the wood. And now we're just going to press that right against the door frame. The entire front door is all finished with these beautiful pieces down the side and a wreath and a part over the top to match. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you again the next time on Home Talk.